Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Thomas Expert Series. Thank you for joining us today. We're going to get started in just a moment, but I do want to make sure that everyone has their microphones muted. So please just double check on that. This expert series is being recorded and it will be placed on demand within 24 hours. So please let your colleagues know how much you enjoyed the presentation today and direct them to the on demand tab or have them sign up for future talks. So to get everyone a little familiar with the chat, I want to see where everyone's tuning in from. I'm in New Jersey. Where is everyone else at? Jersey, Philly, Colorado. Where are you at, Sunil?
I'm from Austin, Texas.
Awesome. Got North Carolina in here, San Francisco. Got a nice mix today. Georgia, Phoenix, Puerto Rico, Vancouver. Cool. So at this time, I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to Sunil here today to talk about cannabinoid analysis of hemp-derived products, developing methods that are robust and dependable.
Thank you, Heather. Again, my name is Sunil Badal. I'm an analytical specialist. I support field representatives when they need help in technical aspects. So if you are, let's say, Thomas representative, feel free to reach out to me if you need any help for any product recommendations, troubleshooting, method development for any analytical products and experiments. I'll give you my contact information towards the end of the presentation. And today, our focus is in the vital topic of potency testing for cannabinoids in hemp and hemp-derived products. It's worth noting that the methods we will discuss are not limited to hemp. They can also be applied for cannabis and cannabis-infused products. So we'll start the topic here. And this is just a disclaimer that Life Science Business of Merck KGaA, Darmstadt, Germany, operates as Millipore Sigma in the US and Canada. Our agenda for today's discussion will be as follows. We will start with a brief overview of the cannabis and hemp market, touching upon its legal landscape and the essential testing requirements. Then we'll delve into the specific challenges associated with potency testing in hemp and hemp-derived products, emphasizing the importance of accuracy and consistency. Then we will explore a couple of high-performance liquid chromatography methods that have been developed to effectively separate and analyze 17 different cannabinoids found in cannabis and hemp. Our discussion will then shift towards the intricacies of sample preparation. We'll address the unique challenges posed by various matrices, such as flowers, oils, chocolates, gummies, candies, creams, in the context of cannabinoid analysis. By the end of our session, we aim to provide comprehensive understanding of complexities and solutions related to the cannabinoid testing and analysis. So what is cannabis exactly? Cannabis has been utilized by humans for thousands of years, with evidence of its use dating back to at least 5,000 years. In contemporary times, this versatile plant serves a multitude of purposes and comes in various forms. It can be broadly categorized into three main species. First one is cannabis sativa. This variety typically contains higher levels of THC, tetrahydrocannabinol, the psychoactive compound responsible for plants' euphoric effects. Cannabis sativa strains are often associated with increased energy and creativity. In contrast, cannabis indica tends to have lower THC level and is renowned for its more sedative properties. It is often chosen by individuals seeking relaxation, pain relief, or sleep aid. The last one is cannabis ruderalis. Although less well known than its counterparts, this one is more common in some regions. However, it contains almost negligible levels of THC and is primarily used for industrial purposes such as hemp production. When it comes to medical applications, cannabis has gained recognition for its efficacy in alleviating symptoms associated with a range of conditions. These approved medical uses include cancer, glaucoma, HIV/AIDS, multiple sclerosis, epilepsy, and PTSD. It's worth noting that in these cases, cannabis is typically prescribed to provide alleviating relief, like a relief from the symptoms, like pain and nausea, rather than serving as a curative treatment. The pharmaceutical industry has developed several medications derived from cannabis compounds. In the realm of ongoing research, there is a growing focus on investigating the potential anti-cancer properties of the cannabinoids, further expanding the therapeutic horizons of this plant. In the realm of industrial applications, hemp is prized for its versatility. Hemp finds use in numerous industries, including textiles, construction materials, or even dietary supplements. To ensure compliance with legal regulations, hemp must undergo testing to determine THC content. Commercial cannabis products come in diverse array of formats, catering to wide range of consumer preferences. These formats encompasses plant material. This includes the traditional form of dried cannabis flowers, which can be smoked or vaporized for various effects. Oils and extracts, that is, cannabis is processed into oils and concentrates, which are versatile and can be used in various ways, including as tinctures or for vaping. And then edibles, cannabis-infused edibles have gained popularity and come in various forms such as gummy bears, chocolates, brownies, and more. These offer discreet and tasty way to consume cannabis. And then topical creams and balms containing cannabis compounds are used for localized relief, particularly for conditions like arthritis or skin disease. And in pharmaceutical medications derived from cannabis are available for specific medical purposes, such as treating epilepsy or nausea associated with chemotherapy. In addition to these established formats, the market continuously introduces innovative products. Examples includes cannabis-infused beverages like beer, beauty products like face cream, capitalizing in the evolving consumer interest in cannabis-derived products. Hemp has a rich history in the United States, once being a prominent crop until 1937, when Marijuana Tax Act virtually destroyed the industry in the country. However, during World War II, hemp made a resurgence in the US and was extensively used to produce military items. Following this period, the Controlled Substances Act of 1970 kept industrial hemp production dormant until the passing of 2018 Farm Bill. Today, hemp is experiencing a remarkable resurgence, rapidly evolving into the valuable resource for CBD oil, various CBD products. It is officially defined as the variety of cannabis sativa plant containing no more than 0.3% THC per dry plant weight. Hemp serves various industrial purposes, including using its leaves and flowers for smoking and CBD extractions, its fibers for textiles, plastics, and insulation, and its seeds as protein source. The hemp market is currently booming, with market projection, which was like 591 million into 2018. However, these projections have skyrocketed, and it is now anticipated to reach 36 billion, more than 36 billion by the end of this year. So why cannabis testing is essential? Cannabis undergoes rigorous testing for two primary reasons: to safeguard the health of patients and consumers, and to enhance production processes in a controlled environment. Cannabis is often prescribed as medication to alleviate the side effects of numerous medical conditions. Therefore, ensuring the safety of final cannabis product is paramount. This entails testing for contaminants such as pesticides and molds to guarantee that patients and consumers are not exposed to harmful substances. Furthermore, potency testing is crucial to verify consistency and accuracy of prescribed doses. Controlling the ratio of active compounds such as THC to CBD is vital to meeting the specific needs of patients. While the THC to CBD ratio is commonly used as a benchmark, there is increasing emphasis in examining the full cannabinoid profile. This profile includes various cannabinoids, which are the primary therapeutic psychoactive chemical components of the cannabis, and they may act in conjunction with terpenes to produce the desired effects. In summary, cannabis testing plays a pivotal role in ensuring the safety and efficacy of medical cannabis, while also aiding in the optimization of the production processes. Comprehensive testing of hemp or cannabis encompasses a range of crucial factors, including first one, potency, measuring the level of various cannabinoids such as THC, CBD to determine product's strength and effectiveness, and then terpenes, analyzing their terpene profile to understand the aroma, flavor, and potential therapeutic benefits of the product. And then pesticides and mycotoxins, detecting the presence of pesticides and harmful mycotoxins to ensure the safety of the product for consumption. And then heavy metal, screening for heavy metals like lead, cadmium, and mercury, which can be harmful when present in cannabis or hemp. And then moisture content or water activity, assessing the moisture levels or water activity to prevent mold growth or and maintain the product quality and safety. And then also residual solvents. In case of processed materials, checking for any remaining solvents used during extraction or processing, which should be within safe limits. These tests collectively ensure that cannabis and hemp products meet quality, safety, and regulatory standards, providing consumers and patients with safe and effective products. Despite the prevalence of product testing in the market, there remains a significant discrepancy between label values and actual content, as evidenced by the following studies. A study conducted in 2015, which examined 75 different cannabis-infused edible products, revealed that only 17% of the products were accurately labeled. The majority of the products either understated or overstated their cannabinoid content. In 2020, FDA conducted a study on products claiming to contain a specific amount of CBD. When compared to FDA testing results, it was found that only 45% of these products were within plus minus 20% of in the range of labeled claims, highlighting a significant level of inaccuracy. Moreover, a striking discovery was made. 49% of the products that claim to be THC-free actually contain THC, indicating a substantial problem in product accuracy and labeling. This discrepancy can arise for various reasons, while in some instances, it may involve labs intentionally mislabeling products. But in many cases, it stems from lab struggling to provide precise and consistent testing results, underscoring the need for standardized testing procedures and rigorous quality control. Excuse me. Whatever the reason might be, these inaccuracies can lead to huge financial loss to manufacturers and testing labs, as we get to hear every year that there is product recalls or lab closures due to this problem. This list is just some example of such incidents. There are many challenges to analyze these various matrices, but one thing is certain, that we need at least accurate analytical methods to prevent such incidents. Coming to the cannabinoid potency testing, there are more than 100 distinct cannabinoids that have been isolated from cannabis plant. It is difficult to achieve separation with good resolution, especially when we want shorter runtime. As you can see here, these cannabinoids have similar structures. Some are neutrals that are hydrophobic in nature. Some are acidic that are hydrophilic in nature. Some are just isomers like delta-8, delta-9 THC. All those pose a challenge in method development. And also, since these cannabinoids elutes at different order with different colons and conditions, it is important to identify each peak carefully and with single certified reference materials during method development. You can see the list of cannabinoid certified reference materials from Millipore Sigma on the table here, who provide certified reference materials for singles as well as mixtures of neutrals and acidic cannabinoids. And again, this is not the complete list. We have many more certified reference materials for cannabinoids. To support customers' method development for potency testing, here I'm showing HPLC method capable of separating 17 cannabinoids within less than 10 minutes. SPLC method condition and mobile phases are listed on the top right. We prepared 17 mixed cannabinoid solution from 5 certified reference materials as shown in the dilution scheme. And separation was achieved with Ascentis Express colon from millipore sigma. The fused core technology behind our Ascentis Express colons delivers maximum speed and efficiency on both UHPLC and SPLC system. Along with certified materials and SPLC colons, millipore sigma provides high purity solvents, reagents, etc. as well. In this slide, we have another method, which we call low-cost methanol method. In this method, we used methanol as organic modifier rather than acetonitrile. As you can see, the change in elution order of the cannabinoids. Using methanol as organic modifier saves around 40 cents per injection compared to acetonitrile method. However, acetonitrile method is faster, so labs can use any of these methods according to their preferences. We have developed more cannabinoid separation methods and also working on one LCMS method to separate like 29 cannabinoids. If you are interested, just let us know and I can provide those data.
Does the starting amount change whether I use the methanol method or the acetonitrile? Am I using the same sample volume for both methods?
Yeah, you can use same. It's a for both method, the injection volume might be like if you see in the method itself, injection volume is 5 microliter for that, and that's 1 mic for another one is 1 microliter. But the concentration and everything, sample preparation method can be exactly same. Yeah. Moving forward with our discussion on HPLC method for cannabinoid separation, it's worth noting that we can achieve exceptional linearity in our analytical curves. Specifically, we consistently obtain R-square values greater than 0.999 for all 17 cannabinoids with any of these methods. Our analytical range span from 0.25 microgram per milliliter to 100 microgram per milliliter. And yeah, we use the 6-point calibration curve. As I mentioned earlier, there are varieties of matrices available in the market. Each matrix has its unique challenges for sample preparation. In case of hemp bud, we must pick sample that is good representation of the bulk, which is true for all, but particularly challenging for hemp bud. And we need to report potency in dry weight basis. Trichome contains volatile terpenes and cannabinoids, so traditional loss and drying does not provide accurate moisture content. In case of gummy bears, it does not dissolve in organic solvents, but cannabinoids does not dissolve in water. So on top of that, they are present in different colors, and those colors might interfere in HPLC analysis. In case of chocolate, chocolate contains lipids, which can significantly decrease the colon life if sample preparation is not done accurately. So all these samples have their unique challenges in sample preparation and needs to be addressed accordingly. So we will discuss their sample preparations briefly here for each one of them. In case of hemp bud, after getting sampled, first step is homogenization. After homogenization, we transfer 0.5 gram of homogenized sample to a centrifuge tube and extract cannabinoids in ethanol. For that, we add 20 ml ethanol per sample tube and incubate in horizontal shaker for 30 minutes. Then we centrifuge it for 5 minutes, and top liquid layer is transferred to 50 or 100 milliliter amber volumetric flask. Then the process is repeated with another 20 ml ethanol and combined with first extract. Then volumetric flask is filled up to the mark. Some sample is filtered into the filter vial, then perform necessary dilution before HPLC analysis. Since different cannabinoid concentrations ranges in several orders of magnitude, we might need to use different dilution level to quantitate different cannabinoids. I'm told by some customers that they want to use lesser amount of cannabinoids, like 200 milligram. They can absolutely do that. Just need to adjust the solvent volume to make sure that cannabinoids of interest are still in the analytical range. I just described that we do 2 extractions with 20 ml ethanol each time for hemp bud sample preparation. This slide is about what happens in each extraction. As you can see in the table or the chart, that first extraction table is it extracts like more than 90% of its cannabinoids. With second extraction, we get more than 99% of cannabinoids. If we do third extraction, which is done with 5 ml of ethanol here, the extracted cannabinoids are already more than 100 times less compared to first extraction. So the take-home message is 2 extraction is enough to extract cannabinoids. Only insignificant amount of cannabinoids is left behind after that. If you are at a high throughput lab, maybe like 1 extraction is enough, but might volume of the solvents might need to be a little high. Here I'm showing the result for one of the hemp sample. As you can see the table, we get decent % RST values, and the top right corner shows the formula we use to calculate the concentration. However, these values are determined in as-is basis, but they needs to be reported in dry weight basis. So we need to convert that in dry weight basis. This slide here is about water content determination. We have published an application note online to determine water content using Karl-Fischer titration. The app note compares the results from Karl-Fischer titration and traditional loss and drying method. The advantage of Karl-Fischer method is its specificity for water. The reported moisture content does not include the amount of other volatile compounds, which might be the case in loss and drying method. As you can see the table, loss and drying method gave 10% moisture, but it's only 7 point something with Karl-Fischer method. So the take-home message is water-specific Karl-Fischer titration is the way to go for moisture content determination for hemp bud sample. I want to highlight that we offer all the necessary products to run Karl-Fischer titration as shown in the featured products. This slide is about hemp oil and distillate analysis. Hemp oil and THC distillate samples were prepared in a similar fashion. Most important thing here is we need to agitate sample in isopropanol first and then dilute in methanol. If we just try to dissolve in methanol directly, I've seen that oil droplet settles at the bottom. So agitate first in IPA and then in methanol to dissolve all sample. The method here shows 20 to 30 milligram sample dissolved in 10 milliliter IPA, but this can be done in small scale as well, especially for hemp oil. We can have like, let's say 10 milligram of hemp oil and agitate in 0.4 milliliter of IPA, and then again, another 0.4 milliliter methanol to prepare sample. That way we can save some solvent. Another thing is just like in hemp bud, a different dilution level needs to be used to quantitate analytes like CBD versus other analytes, as CBD concentration is mostly like significantly higher compared to others. That might be the case for THC as well in high THC hemp bud, cannabis. And this slide is about sample preparation for chocolate. If not done correctly, chocolate sample can kill your colon very fast, and that have happened to me. First step for sample preparation is dissolution in warm water, around 75 degrees warm water. Then it follows the Ketcher step. We add acetonitrile, shake it, then add Ketcher salt and vertex. This adding salt and vertexing process needs to be quick. Otherwise, salt starts to conglomerate and would not be effective enough. Then we centrifuge it and get 4 layers as in the third image here. The top layer is acetonitrile layer, which contains the cannabinoids. We need to transfer this layer to another centrifuge tube without disturbing the bottom layer. This extract contains cannabinoids, but also contains lipids, which if injected directly reduces the colon life. So to remove lipids, we need to winterize the sample in the refrigerator for 3 hours. There are other ways also available in the market. I generally centrifuge it after winterization, and lipids are settled at the bottom, and I will take the top part and inject after filtration for the HPLC analysis. At first, I have pictures of chocolate in small pieces. That is also not necessary in most cases, as chocolates dissolve fairly well in warm water. So the take-home message here, we need to make sure to remove the lipids from the extract before injecting to save our colon life. In this slide, I'm trying to show a way to eliminate interferences. This applies not only for the chocolate, but also for the samples. As you can see in the top image, we see chocolate extract has some cannabinoids along with CBDA. But generally, unless somebody intentionally put acidic cannabinoids, generally acidic cannabinoids are not present in edibles. When I cross-check with UV spectra, suspected CBDA UV profile is completely different than that of standard. So that peak at the retention time of CBDA is not CBDA, whereas other peaks have a matching UV profile with the standards. So the main point of the slide is retention time should be used in conjunction with a UV profile that helps to eliminate some interference in these matrices. Here I have a step-by-step instruction for gummy and candy sample. These processes are identical with that of chocolate, but that winterization step might not be necessary as these samples do not have that much lipids. A possible hurdle with gummy sample can be color of the gummies. However, when I tested green, orange, red, white, and yellow gummies, I observed no interference for any cannabinoids. With these HPLC methods, there is very small possible interference with yellow and orange gummies for CBN, but that is not the case when we use the methanol method, or even in this case, that's not exactly at the same retention time, it's just very close. So our last sample preparation is about cream. This CBD cream sample preparation is fairly straightforward. We weigh around 1 gram cream, warm a little bit in water bath to make it a little liquidy, then add 10 milliliter methanol and vortex for 1 minute, then sonicate for 5 minutes. Then all cannabinoids are extracted to the methanol, which can be filtered, analyzed with HPLC. And that is all I have for sample preparation for potency testing. In summary, I showed you a couple HPLC methods to separate 17 cannabinoids. At the same time, we also discussed the challenges of sample preparation for different matrix types and solutions to overcome those challenges. This talk was about potency testing, but we also have methods for other required testing for cannabis and hemp. Here I'm showing an application note for just a screenshot from the application note for terpene analysis. This article provides an overview of both solvent extractions and headspace SPME approaches. Both can be used in combination with certified reference materials for the identification and quantification of terpenes in hemp and cannabis flowers. We offer 2 terpene mixes with 14 and 20 terpenes along with other required products. We also have an application note available online for pesticide analysis. In our featured products list, we will find all the necessary items required to conduct these experiments. Millipore Sigma serves as a convenient, like a one-stop shop for all your cannabis and hemp testing requirements, offering a comprehensive range of solutions and resources. And in most testing, for most testing experiments, we have application notes with step-by-step instructions as well.
Can those be found on your website, or where do we locate some of those application notes?
Yes, if you go to sigmaoutreach.com and search for those application notes, you can find those. If you couldn't find it, like just let me know and I can send you the links.
We also have some of this literature in the Millipore Sigma kiosk as well, and I'll show you guys that a little bit more in a minute.
Yeah. Also, we have one journal that we regularly publish, Analytics Reporter, for many analytical app notes and everything. We publish that. You can subscribe to it, or like you can just go online and look the articles there as well. And after all the testing, we need to ensure the certificate of analysis is shared without any tampering. And we have launched this new product, CertForward. CertForward is an innovative blockchain verification support platform designed to instill trust, enhance credibility, and guarantee the integrity of the product testing processes. It offers secure, tamper-proof digital system for receiving, uploading, and sharing COAs. With a CertForward account, companies benefit from unlimited user access. It allows an unlimited number of users to access the platform, ensuring seamless collaboration and communication. There are no limitations on the number of COAs that can be managed and shared as well, accommodating like diverse testing needs. And the platform enables unlimited connections, fostering robust networking and data sharing capabilities that enhance transparency and assurance. Customers can register for free trial and get like 3 months of full access. If you go to the website, you might see like 1 month, but you can get 3 months full access with all the features without any commitment and charges. And it's very helpful. Yeah, and that ends my presentation today. And I'm very happy to take any questions you may have. Thank you.
While everyone is typing out their questions, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen for just a moment. So I wanted to show you guys that there is a giveaway if you take this survey inside of the kiosk. And then in here, you will also find literature. Oh, some of this literature was talked about in the talk today. You also find web links and videos. In this, you will also find our on-demand talks. This talk will be on demand by tomorrow. So feel free to bring your colleagues and customers in here and show them around a little bit. And then you can also go ahead and explore the labs. There's a couple labs in here. And then hopefully everyone has their questions in. So I'll go ahead and stop sharing the screen. All right, looks like we got a couple questions in there. Oh, there's a technical question in there, and I know I am not going to pronounce it correctly, so I'll let you go ahead and take that one, Sunil.
Yeah, so several cities and some states have decriminalized psilocybin. Do you have any methods for testing psilocybin, psilocin, or magic mushroom? Yeah, we do. We do have a method just developed for psilocybin, psilocin analysis. We are publishing one peer-reviewed article on that, and also we will be releasing our application note soon. So stay tuned for that. We do have method for beverages as well, but there is some unique challenges. So for the beverage analysis method for potency testing, it seems like, okay, we can just dilute and shoot, but there are some interesting challenges in beverage analysis. If we, as you know, like cannabinoids are not soluble in water. So when they make beverages, they will make some kind of nano emulsions. Still, like some cannabinoids will try to stick to the wall. Like the amount consumers are getting is not exactly what is claimed in the bottle. And also, like when you are analyzing, we need to remove those emulsifiers from the system. Otherwise, it will hurt your method. So we are working on it. We will have a method. We do have a method for heavy metal analysis also. It's based on ICP-MS, and that can be found on the web as well. Yeah. Questions?
Looks like there's a question about, do you have a method for heavy metal analysis?
Yeah, that I just answered. We have
Oh,
a method for
sorry.
heavy metal analysis. It can be found in the wave. It's a ICP-MS method. And we have the certified reference materials for that as well. We have a heavy metal mix required for cannabis and hemp testing. Yeah, we do.
All right, any other questions anyone wants to ask? And feel free to turn off your mute and ask the questions that way as well. All right, doesn't look like anything else is coming in. So thank you so much, everyone, for joining us, and have a great rest of your day.
Thanks, everyone.